Take a look inside the production 2022 Mercedes-Benz EQS. The all-new, all-electric Mercedes flagship sedan is defined by its massive screen, but there's so much more. Mercedes-Benz has been testing and teasing its Tesla Model S fighting EQS all-electric luxury sedan for a long time now, and in a final step ahead of the full unveil has pulled the sheet off the wild new interior. Yes, the 2022 Mercedes-Benz EQS will have a dashboard-spanning, hyperscreen display, but that's just one of many special options and features of this new EV flagship. 2 dashboards to choose from the so-called hyperscreen, of which we have a deep dive you should read if you haven't, a 56-inch wide concave glass panel with 3 integrated OLED screens making up the entire dashboard, is the showstopper, but it's not the only option. It's actually an optional upgrade and you get a lot for your money, which is good because even though we don't know the price yet, it can't be cheap. The digital instrument cluster behind the steering wheel portion measures 12.3 inches, as does a touchscreen in front of the front passenger. Between them is a massive 17.7-inch infotainment touchscreen. The passenger's screen mimics the center screen and will play an animation when no passenger is aboard. It will also automatically dim if a camera mounted in the ceiling catches the driver looking at it instead of the road. With no transmission to house, the hyperscreen connects to the center armrest by an arched console with storage space below, and metal inlaid wood cover on top, and more touch-sensitive controls for the stereo and driving modes surrounding a physical starter button. Those who don't fancy an all-glass cockpit, or paying for one, will get a standard dashboard very similar to the new 2021 S-Class. A freestanding 12.3-inch instrument cluster screen sits behind the steering wheel while a tablet-like 12.8-inch infotainment screen leans up from the center of the dash on a stand that runs down into the center console. The starter button moves back to the dashboard and the space in front of the passenger is occupied by either a massive piece of inlaid wood trim or one of 2 plastic trim pieces, one a 3D relief of a geometric pattern and one a pattern of laser cut and backlit 3-pointed stars. The beautifully crafted metal turbine air vents incorporated into either end of the hyperscreen are relocated to the upper corners of the dashboard. Regardless of dashboard, the screens run the next generation of MBUX software, and it's loaded with features. The Hey Mercedes digital assistant is far smarter now and uses artificial intelligence technology to study your routines and suggest everything from turning on the seat and steering wheel heaters to phoning a friend you often speak with to pulling upcoming events from your calendar or to-do list. It will also bring up specific vehicle function controls when it thinks you need them, such as remembering where you've previously used the vehicle lift function to clear a speed bump or steep driveway and popping up the digital button when the obstacle is nearby. The touchscreens also incorporate haptic feedback technology to vibrate the surface when you touch a digital button, and pressure sensors to allow you to press harder to go deeper into a menu. Don't call it a screen, but it basically is 2 optional head-up displays are offered, a small one and a large one. The larger one uses the same technology as the S-Class to project a 77-inch field of vision on the windshield ahead of the driver. Both use augmented reality technology to assist the driver with navigation and alerts. Beyond the screens, also independent of your dashboard choice, is a black band wrapping from door to door just above the screens which hides the center air vents and is accented by a rose gold pinstripe. Both on the dash and doors, it also serves as a dividing line for the 2-tone color schemes, with darker colors on the dash top and door card tops and lighter colors below. Ambient lighting abounds, hiding in seemingly every recess and able to change color manually or automatically to match your mood, the music, or signal a function. Wood is used sparingly in the cabin if you order the hyperscreen, only showing up on the center console lid and on the door arm rests. In addition to dashboards and color schemes, you also have option of 2 different seats in the front row. The comfort seat is standard, while a sport seat with integrated headrest is part of the AMG line interior package. The seats and interior panels can be finished in natural leather or a vegan leather option with microfiber inserts. The seat controls remain mounted on the upper door cards, but are now touch-sensitive as in the S-Class. Powered rear seats are an option, as is rear seat heating and cooling.